Hey everyone, my name is Olga and I'm happy to see you here in this new video. And today we're gonna try some high-end makeup products which are new for me. We are gonna try some products from YSL, Charlotte Tilbury, Bobbi Brown, Patrick Tar, something from Huda Beauty, Tower 28, and some other products. So take a seat and let's start. First product for today is gonna be from m.asam and we are gonna try a foundation. I'm not sure about the shade, I think that it might be slightly light for me, but who cares, we are gonna try it anyway. I think it's slightly light, but anyway, I'm gonna use the bronzer, so everything should be fine. I hope so. Not sure about coverage at all, because I think that it's medium or low, we'll see. Anyway, so let's start. It's not that bad. What do I have here? It was a primer. By the way, I've used the product from Ardeka. It's called Wonder Skin Primer. It seems, and at least Ardeka tells us that this primer is nourishing. It's not. It's more like a blurring primer. Okay, back to our foundation. Coverage is quite low. Probably it's possible to layer it, but just a little bit. And the shade is okay. Great. I'm happy about it. But I would probably prefer slightly higher coverage, as personally I do prefer medium, because in most of the cases medium is more than enough and low is not that enough. But you know what? It's probably possible to layer this product. Not sure about it. Finish is matte. And if you have oily prone skin, this foundation may work for you. But in case of dry prone, I think that it's gonna be a bad choice. Okay, let me apply it and we are gonna check it out. I'm not sure that I like it. Shade is slightly lighter, but it's okay, it's not the main reason. This product would work nicely only in case of oily prone skin. It has a matte finish and it's slightly powdery. And you don't have to use a powder over this foundation, and if you use it and if you use something extremely dry, it may appear horrible on face. So it's far better to use a little bit of powder or don't use anything. Second thing, this product may emphasize skin texture, especially dry patches. So that's why I said that it's gonna be far better in case of oily prone skin. If you have dry prone skin, dry patches, or some visible texture, this foundation may not work for you. And personally, I do prefer something else. Do prefer something more natural or slightly dewy. Because yes, on camera currently it looks fine, of course, but in real life it's a little bit too much, at least for me, because I have normal skin. Plus, I've used this primer from Ardeka, and it's slightly dry, and dry plus something dry gives too much dryness for skin. So it may work, and it looks currently okay. But I am pretty sure that it wouldn't work for everyone. And you know what? We have a sample, a lovely sample from YSL. It is a concealer. I just simply want to try it. Why not? I have it in shade LC5. It's gonna be probably too pink for me. Anyway, I just simply want to try this particular texture. And of course, I'm gonna use some concealers right here for covering pimples and redness. Let's take a look on this lovely product from wow, it's way too, it's too dark. It's too dark. Okay, I'm gonna use it as a color corrector, not a problem. Grabbing a brush. Oh, I like this texture, should be nice. It should increase. Smells fine. At least I don't feel any perfume and I like it. Okay, I have some purpleness right here, so this shade should work nicely. Right here. And gonna use it in this place. as well. Oh, let me quickly check it out. Okay, if you have some dryness, it might be slightly dry for you, but this product might be easily layered, it's easy to blend it, and it doesn't really stuck while blending it. Looks nicely. Coverage is around average. Let me quickly layer it right here. I think I like it. At least in my case, it works. But be careful in case of dry skin. I think you may have just simply several issues with some dry areas. Looks nicely. Okay, I'm slightly disappointed by foundation because I've noticed that right here it just simply sat on top of face and it was slightly patchy. When I mixed it with bronzer, it seems it started being okay, but before it wasn't that good at all. So just to let you know. Moving on, and now we are gonna try a blush from Gen Z, and I've never heard of this brand before and never tried products from this brand. So time to try. I have shade 6 and it's called a lychee. I think that this shade is quite nice. And as well, we are gonna try a beautiful highlighter from from Charlotte Tilbury in shade glowgasm. We found this product in an advent calendar from ASOS, if I'm not mistaken, probably. Okay, anyway, we are gonna try it. But first of all, let's take a look on this product. Okay, grabbing a little bit. I think that texture is emulsion based. Pigmentation is average, it's okay, it's perfect. Easy to blend, doesn't dissolve foundation. Great, and I like this particular shade. I would say it's complicated, slightly complicated. A bit of mauve, a bit of something neutral, so it's not cold. No, it's not cold. I would say it's more neutral. And I think I like it. Easy to work with this product and it's gorgeous. By the way, don't forget to blend edges. Never leave everything as it is. Always blending everything together. Like it, looks beautiful. Now I'm gonna apply a highlighter. I'm gonna apply it using a brush, of course. And a small suggestion, a small tip, remove these applicators because you have quite much product inside here, and in most of the cases you don't really apply all product directly on your face, or never mind. So you have quite much product stuck right here, and that's why in most of the cases your packaging looks horrible. A small tip. Okay, this shade is warm. It's just simply golden. So it would work far better in case of warm undertone. Beautiful highlighter, easy to apply. Doesn't dissolve foundation. Looks fine. It's not super bright, of course, because it's a liquid product. In most of the cases, liquid products, they are not super bright. I know only one highlighter, liquid highlighter, which is quite bright. No, two. The first one is from the Beauty Crops, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Beauty Crop. You can find it on Beauty Bay, if I'm not mistaken. The second one from Iconic London. In most of the cases, liquid highlighters look like this. Anyway, it looks beautiful. Now we are moving to eye makeup, but before we're gonna try lip butter balm, from Summer Fridays. It smells so delicious. It smells like chocolate. And let's see. It has flavor. A bit, but still. And it reminds me of a lip mask from Laneige, chocolate. Feels comfortable. I hope it's nourishing, but we'll see. Not sticky. Texture is between thin and thick, actually. I think I like it. Nice. By the way, how much product do we have here? No, 15 grams. Not bad. Now eye makeup, and we have 3 products to try. A mascara from Huda Beauty, which is called One Coat Wow, an eyeliner from Patrick Ta, and a beautiful eyeshadow palette from YSL. We have so beautiful shades inside. By the way, we have 2 toppers, one matte shade and one I don't really like such shades, but I know that some people like them. It is a mix of shimmers and a matte eyeshadow. I'm not a big fan at all, but okay, may work with someone. So I'm gonna draw a wing, slightly smudged wing, and I'm gonna use this shade as a crease shade, as a transition shade. This one is gonna be as a darker shade today. Why not? And we are gonna use 2 these beautiful toppers in the center. That's the plan, and we are gonna start from medium shade, I think, from the crease shade. Grabbing a bit on a brush. It's not dusty, texture is creamy, and I'm gonna start right here. Oh, pigmentation is quite high. It reminds me cream formulas. By the way, it doesn't emphasize texture. Yes, I like it. I like it. I like this particular texture. Beautiful. It's really cream based, easy to blend, and of course I'm gonna use this shade for blending everything into skin. And as well, I'm gonna apply this shade on the lower eyelid, switching a brush to slightly smaller one and grabbing the darker shade. I'm gonna apply it in the outer corner. Why I hate such textures? They are dusty, just simply because of the texture and because of the shimmers. So take it into account, just simply tap off extra and apply the shade. As soon as you apply it, you're not gonna see shimmers. Unless you apply this shade over some cream products, and if you're gonna kind of pat it directly and gonna keep it as it is. Because as soon as you start blending, these shimmers may fall off. Well, not may, they will. Definitely will. Applying a little bit in the outer corner, slightly blending. And what's left on my brush, applying on the lower lid slightly. By the way, some shimmers still in place. Okay, not that bad. I've expected something worse. Now we are gonna start from the darkest shade. Gonna grab on a flat brush and gonna apply the shade closer to the outer corner, right here, and of course about the crease. Closer to the inner corner, I'm gonna apply the lightest shade from the palette. And by the way, they are slightly dusty. Just take it into account. But they are beautiful. Take a look. Beautiful shades. In the inner corner, I'm gonna apply this shade from Natasha Denona. Back to the lower lid, I'm gonna grab the darker shade from the palette. Carefully, because it's dusty. I'm gonna apply a little bit right here. I want to make sure that we have something darker here. And of course, blending everything. Now I'm gonna draw a wing using a product from Couture, and of course I'm gonna use several brushes. And now we're gonna start from the outer corner and from the main line. I like this eyeliner. It's quite pigmented and quite creamy. Grabbing a little bit and moving. But I'm very curious whether this eyeliner is blendable or not. Changing the brush, taking a brush sword, and blending the edge. Let's take a look. Okay, you don't really have much time for blending, but it's quite easy to blend this eyeliner. And it's super pigmented. And it's awesome, actually. Start for the mascara, and I'm gonna start from this side. Of course, I'm gonna use both lashes anyway today. It sticks lashes together slightly. Maybe it's because it's too fresh right now, I don't know, but it doesn't really separate anything. Gives volume, curls a bit, and that's it. Currently, I don't really like it. 2 coats, 1 coat. And I think that this product may fall off. I'm gonna test it, and probably I'm gonna wear this mascara one more time because today I'm gonna use both lashes. And I won't be able today to check whether this product transfers or no. We'll see. Anyway, it gives volume, but it doesn't really separate, at least right now. Probably if I keep this product for 2 weeks, it's gonna be better. But for now, it sticks lashes together, and it may not look the best way. But anyway, I'm gonna check it out one more time. Back to the product from Summer Fridays. I think I like it, at least right now. It feels quite nourishing. I don't feel dryness and dry patches. Dryness right here is not that visible. Now we are gonna try 2 products, and I'm gonna do a lip combo, but I'm not that sure because I have a slightly red lipstick from Bobbi Brown, and it may not really look that nice with our eye makeup because it's too bright and dark. We'll see. Okay, we have a lipstick from Bobbi Brown in shade Ruby, and as well we have a lip gloss or lip balm. Shiny on Lip Jelly from Tower 28. We are gonna start from Tower 28 because I wanna check the shade itself, whether it's visible or no. Feels nicely on lips. Product is not sticky. Well, seems fine, at least right now. And now I'm gonna show you this lovely lipstick from Bobbi Brown. I'm not sure that I am gonna keep it because it doesn't really look good together. I'm not quite sure that I'm gonna keep it. Probably I will use something else on lips today, and we'll test this lipstick one more time during the day. But it feels nicely. Looks beautiful, doesn't emphasize texture, and it's slightly nourishing and reminds me a lip balm. And by the way, it's called lip color. So probably it's a kind of a lip balm. Okay, now I'm gonna finish my eye makeup look and my look. I'm gonna show you eye makeup extremely closely, and we are gonna discuss everything. And now we can discuss everything. And I'm gonna start from a foundation. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm so sorry. It's just simply not my product. It may work for someone. Okay, it's easy to apply it. It's quite easy to blend it if you don't have any dryness. If you do have it, you would definitely have some problems. It may emphasize skin texture because the texture itself is smooth and it's slightly dry. So your skin should be prepared before applying this product. It would work nicely in case of oily prone skin, and in case of combination skin, may also actually work nicely. In case of normal, I have normal skin, it seems fine, but it might be better. In my personal opinion, it just simply seems way too dry on skin. And moreover, it sits on top and it's not a part of your skin. So that's why I don't really like it. Pigmentation, coverage. Coverage is is between low and average. It's possible to layer a little bit, and in this case, it seems okay. Bear in mind that this product may oxidize a little bit, so better to choose a shade which is slightly lighter. For me, it's no, but I do know that for some people, this foundation would work. A sample, a sample from YSL. Actually, I think I like it. I think I like it. It's easy to blend this concealer and it's quite pigmented. It might be used in the under eye area, but be careful if you have extremely dry skin and if you have some dryness right here. In this case, it might be a little bit too dry, and if you prefer something more creamy, you probably may not like it. But in other cases, it should work nicely. In case of normal skin, looks beautiful, doesn't emphasize anything, and it's easy to blend this particular concealer, and by the way, it might be layered. There's no need to apply a powder over it, but I do suggest applying just a little bit for making sure that nothing would crease during the day. Looks nicely, finish is more neutral, I would say, and slightly matte, but it's written here that it's luminous matte. Natural. Natural. Coverage is between average and high. If you prefer something more pigmented, probably no. It's not that super pigmented, but at the same time, if you want to cover something, it would definitely work. I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Moving on, and the next product is going to be from Gen C, and I think I like it. It works nicely, it looks nicely on skin, easy to blend, doesn't dissolve foundation, might be slightly layered, and it looks good, I think. By the way, I had to layer it. Of course, I had to layer it for making sure that everything works and looks nicely together. And I was able to apply it and blend it over a powder, and it is a good sign. So I think I like it. And by the way, this particular shade is also quite nice. It's neutral. It's not super cold or super warm. It's just simply neutral. It reminds me slightly a blush from Elf and slightly a blush from Eveline Cosmetics and Moira. Slightly familiar, but not exactly the same. I think that this product is slightly more creamy and is not that watery. I like it, no questions, easy to work with it. The next one, Charlotte Tilbury and this lovely highlighter. Works nicely, but do you really need it? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. You can definitely find something familiar, but it works. It does work nicely. Easy to blend, doesn't dissolve foundation, it's quite long lasting, and no need to apply a powder over this highlighter. While if we talk about this product from Gen C, forgot to tell you about it, you have to use a powder over it, and if you have oily prone skin, this product may not work for you. It's way too creamy, and in your case, it's better to apply a powder over and apply a powder-based blush as well. because it may disappear in your case. This product should work in case of oily prone skin because it's quite long lasting itself. Easy to work, looks beautiful, it's not super bright, and it may work in case of daily looks and in case of some events. Actually, I like it, but I hate these applicators. I always remove them because otherwise packagings, they look horrible and dirty. So just bear in mind, simply remove it, plus hygiene. Don't forget about it, please. Eye makeup, and we are gonna start from this beautiful palette from YSL. It looks beautiful. I like the packaging. It's quite nice and the quality is good. Related to the products inside. By the way, we do have brushes here, which I'm gonna throw away. They're useless. They're just simply useless and they don't really work. You don't need them. You don't really need them. Formulas. I hate one formula from this palette. And I hate it in overall. I know that some people like it, but personally, I don't really think that this formula is useful. I just simply think that it's useless. And I'm referring to this particular shade and formulas, which are a mix of matte eyeshadows and shimmers. I hate such formulas. It's not only related to YSL, it's related to Colourpop and to all brands because time to time they do have such formulas. Why? I deeply hate them because they are dusty, and as soon as you start applying such formulas, shimmers fall off and you can't do anything with it. Sometimes these shimmers might be kept on your eyelid, but it really depends and you have to be careful while applying such shades. Moreover, while as soon as you start blending such shades, they also, shimmers also may fall off and it doesn't look that good, I think. Personal opinion, and sorry, if you like it, gorgeous, but I deeply hate and I think that such formulas are useless. And here we have this formula, and I think that it's not that acceptable for makeup palette, which costs almost 70 euro. I think it's not really nice. But we have only one shade in this palette, in this formula, so it's okay, it may work. As well, we have a matte eyeshadow here and two toppers. And these two formulas, they're good, they're beautiful, they work nicely. But yeah, I have one more question as well. Two toppers. Now I'm gonna explain everything. We are gonna start from matte eyeshadow, and I'm impressed. It is a mix of powder and cream. I would say it's a kind of a cream to powder. Easy to work, easy to blend, looks nicely on eyelid, doesn't emphasize dryness, and it seems like cream-based eyeshadow, and it's gorgeous. And it's so thin. It's so thin and it's not so visible. And I think it's nice. I'm impressed by this formula. I definitely like it. Beautiful, easy to blend, might be layered, pigmentation is quite high. Toppers, they are gorgeous. They look beautiful, easy to apply. Might be applied using a brush. They don't fall off while being applied. They don't fall off while wearing, at least right now. I do have some sparkles right here, but this is the main reason. It's not related to the toppers, it's related to this lovely formula, which I don't like. We're going to discuss it right now. By the way, if we talk about this particular shade, it is cold, so it's cool tone, and this palette itself would work far better in case of cold undertone or neutral, or depending on your look. Personally, I can't really use this palette daily because I have to do some tricks and I have to do a nice look for wearing this particular palette. Back to toppers, back to shimmers. What I don't really like about these toppers is that they are slightly dusty. Unfortunately, but yes, they are slightly dusty, just simply take it into account. But they look beautiful. This shade is neutral pink and looks beautiful, and it's definitely lighter than this shade. This shade is more lilac and a mix of lila and something gray, so it's quite cold, but still looks beautiful. I like it. And I like this formula. It's beautiful. It's just simply beautiful. I like it. Now, the last shade, which I don't really like, a dark Bordeaux, Burgundy, and has golden shimmers as well. It's not that dusty as it might be, but still it's slightly dusty, especially if you take this product on such brushes. In this case, it might be not that good. And actually, shimmers are not that bad as well. At least they stay in place as soon as you apply them and as soon as you kind of finish your blending. But yes, of course, while blending, the shimmers may fall off. Unfortunately, it's the case. But it's better. It's better. It might be worse. Really, really, it might be worse. And here, it's okay. May work, and may work nicely. I like this palette, and I do want to try some more, and I definitely want to try some palettes which have more toppers and more matte eyeshadows. This one I'm gonna to avoid, of course. Moving on, and the next product is gonna be from Patrick Ta. Beautiful. I'm impressed as well. Let me explain why. This product is highly pigmented, first thing. Second thing, it's creamy, it's soft, but at the same time, it's not too creamy and soft. Because sometimes when you start applying gel-based eyeliners, and if they are soft, they may melt while being applied and they may leak while wearing. This product behaves nicely. It's easy to blend it. You have time for blending, and you don't see any, let's say, pieces of this eyeliner, because sometimes it happens. Especially it's related to affordable makeup brands, that as soon as you start blending gel-based eyeliners, it just simply some pieces may fall off and it looks not that bad, being honest. Beautiful, perfect, and it doesn't leak, and it's so easy to work with it, and it's so easy to apply it. Moreover, you can layer this gel-based eyeliner and it behaves nicely. Because really, it doesn't happen that often. If you want to try a nice gel-based eyeliner from drugstore, well, it's not really a drugstore anymore, Kika Milana. They do have some nice eyeliners, but they are not that pigmented. They are pigmented, but this product is way too more pigmented. So yes, I'm impressed. I like it, and it works nicely. Beautiful, gorgeous. Mascara from Huda Beauty. I don't like it. Currently, I don't really like it because it may stick lashes together and it doesn't look that good. It may work nicely. I think that I have to keep it for 2 weeks or so, and in this case, it may be far better. But for now, it's way too fresh and it's way too watery, I would say. And due to this, your lashes appear like ping, ping, and it doesn't look that nice. So this product, this one doesn't really separate lashes, and it doesn't look that good. So this one doesn't really separate lashes nicely, and it doesn't look that good. It could be better. It doesn't curl, and it's more about volume. Might be layered easily, and as soon as you layer, you receive more volume, and doesn't give any length. At least I haven't noticed. It's okay, but it could be better, and I hope that it would work nicely in 2 weeks. But for now, I don't really know. And for now, I don't really like it. Lips. And we are gonna start. I'm impressed. Summer Fridays lip butter balm. It's nice. It's nice. Feels nice. It has scent. It has flavor. Bear in mind, it reminds me chocolate. And the product itself, flavor and scent as well. Everything reminds me this product from Laneige, chocolate version, because I have it and currently I'm using it. And by the way, I've been using it for almost 2 years, and I don't really know when I will finish it. Yeah. Okay, back to Summer Fridays. Feels nicely on lips, and if you have some dryness on lips, it may work, and it may slightly reduce this dryness and no dryness after wearing this product. So currently I like it, and I'm gonna use this product for sure. Bobbi Brown, and a lovely lip color in shade Ruby. If you prefer some Korean based products, lip products, probably you would like it because it behaves more or less the same way. It's not super pigmented. I would say pigmentation is quite low, but it looks nicely on lips and it feels nicely. No dryness while wearing. Doesn't It's not sticky. It's not sticky at all. Feels nicely. Smells a little bit strange in my personal opinion, but it doesn't have any scent or flavor. At the same time, it's okay. I can't add anything more. I'm not that impressed, but at the same time, this product works and works nicely. Okay, may work. Tower 28. I'm thinking. I'm thinking whether I like it or not. Let me explain my feelings, okay? From one side, it feels nicely. Product is quite thick on lips, and it's not sticky. It's comfortable to wear it, and then you don't feel dryness as well. You can see color on your lips, so it's quite pigmented for a lip balm. From the other side, it disappears in 30 minutes. So I mean, it's okay, but for me personally, I think that it might be a little bit better. But yeah, it looks beautiful and it feels nicely. And this particular shade is also quite nice. It's slightly pink. Of course, it's not that bright on lips, but you can definitely see this pink shade on lips. So I think it's okay, but probably I've expected something else and I've expected more from this product. Let's gonna say it this way. And it was our last product for today, so let's quickly take a look how our makeup behaves. Hey guys, I have my makeup on around 8 hours and now we're gonna check everything out. I'm gonna start from the blushes and the highlighter. Everything is fine, looks beautiful, and I'm surprised by foundation. Despite the fact that I didn't really like it, it looks fine right now. Of course, as soon as I applied it, it wasn't that good because it was slightly dry. Right now, it seems okay. I probably should give a chance to this foundation, especially during summertime. Eye makeup. I'm surprised that mascara hasn't transferred, and it seems like it didn't fall off. I'm gonna try it one more time, but still, right now it looks fine. Eyeshadows. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Yes. No questions at all. But eyeliner may transfer and it may slightly smudge right here. The biggest problem is in the inner corner, and for some reason Okay, it is expected at some point, in my case especially, because I have slightly watery eyes right here, and okay, it may happen. It may happen. It's not that bad. Lip products, they were okay. Not into it. Let me know down below what do you think about the products we've tried today. Do you like them or no? And have you tried them already or no? If you don't know what to write, just simply write makeup and or leave several emojis, and it would help the channel to grow. Please don't forget about it. And if you like this video, please don't forget to put a thumbs up, and please of course consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.